Welcome back, ladies and gents. In today's riff of the week, we're looking at One Day Remains by EADGBE. Okay, so you may have noticed in the beginning of the playthrough, it's not actually at 100% speed. I'm actually playing the riff at 85% speed. And the reason for this is because I myself am using it as a practice exercise. The same way you would take a very fun melodic sweep picking lick to practice your sweep picking, we're going to take this very cool, awesome melodic riff to practice our right hand alternate picking strength when it comes to playing riffs on the lower strings. Today we're looking at this riff from EADGBE of the song One Day Remains as a means to strengthen our right hand when we're playing the lower strings. So usually I do a lot of solo work, and playing on the higher strings, or the thinner strings if you will, takes a lot less effort in terms of picking strength because the strings are thinner and they're looser. But when you get to the lower strings, you do encounter more resistance, and especially if you're playing a riff like this, you're going to need a lot of stamina and strength in your right hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to first break down the notes, basically what our left hand is doing, and then we're going to take a look at the picking hand and the picking pattern, which in this case is alternate picking. First off, let's take a look at the tabs. In the first bar, you see the indication for the downstrokes and upstrokes. For now, let's just focus on the notes. It's pretty simple stuff. We're starting off on the low E string, playing an open note, and then playing a note on the fretboard, and then a note on the A string. So the first one is open note 5, and then 9. You repeat that twice. And then you're going to want to shift with your pinky to your ring finger on the 7th fretboard on the A string. From there you repeat open note 5 again, and then you play 7, 6. Then you have the following part. And that's basically playing the same rhythmic pattern and picking pattern, except we're moving lower on the fretboard. So that's open note 4, and then 7. You play that twice. And then you have 0, 4, 6, 0, 4, 7. And right there at the end we have 0, 4, 4, 2 on the A string. And right there from that 4 you're going to shift immediately over to the next part of the riff. And from there you can simply look at the tabs. It's all on one string, the A string. And here we're of course using our pinky, so we have a little bit of a stretch there. And we're using our ring finger right at the end. Okay, let's take a look at our right hand and the picking pattern. Okay, the first thing you want to note is that you want to be picking with the pick slanted. Okay, so as you can see here, this would be having the pick parallel to the string, but you actually want to slant it a bit, and that'll basically make sure that the pick bounces off the strings as opposed to really going full force against the resistance. So take a look. If I were to just play it parallel to the string, I have to apply plenty of force to break through the resistance of the string. But if I slant it, it's going to bounce off. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing would be the alternate picking pattern. We're starting with the downstroke. So that's downstroke on the open note, upstroke on the 5. And then downstroke on the A string. And then you're simply going to continue down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and at some point the pattern will repeat itself. Take a look. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So right after the second time we play the 9, which is on an upstroke, we start again on the downstroke, just as we did in the beginning. Once you start to get to higher speeds, you might realize that you might make a mistake in terms of the pattern of the alternate picking sequence, but once you practice slowly and in sets, as I always say, you want to practice one set of 5 minutes for a certain amount of BPM, low speed, and then take a break, maybe 1 minute, and then increase again the BPM and start again at 5 minutes. And from there you're going to realize if you make a mistake alternate picking, you will self-correct pretty easily. So for example, if you were to start upstroke on the low E instead of a downstroke, it might come off as a little bit unnatural, but you are so used to it, it's so part of your muscle memory that you will self-correct. So take a look, I'm starting on a downstroke, but now I'm going to start on an upstroke. So once you get used to alternate picking at those speeds on the lower strings, on actually any string really, you will learn to self-correct your alternate picking without even really thinking about it when you get off course in terms of the pattern of up, down, down, up. Thanks a lot for watching that riff of the week, everyone. Alter Bridge has a lot of really cool riffs, and I'd really love to know which other riffs do you guys love and might want to learn. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button. If you want to stick around for more, you know what to do. I will see you all again in the next video. Peace out.